I said it to the director, I've never actually, kissed anybody on camera.
Sneeze, and there's 45 articles about it. So,
well, if they're gonna talk, you might as well give them something to talk about. So,
you guys look great, like couple, you know.
I'm dating her.
Oh, you are dating?
You are separated but still living under one roof.
Mm-hmm.
Are there conversations about someone moving out?
This is really going to cause a lot of stress between you and your sister and your family, and I don't want to do this. People don't realize how much that hurts, and thank God I don't read it that much, but my wife reads it.
Could you see yourself with Morgan?
I don't know.
Citing Mauricio Umansky. The relationship that Kyle Richards has with Morgan Wade is being discussed in an open and honest manner. It's not what you think it is, though, is it? The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star was questioned about the true nature of her connection with the country star during the third portion of the season 13 reunion of the Bravo series. This came several months after she said that she was not dating the country star. Is it true that they have ever been in a relationship? No, Kyle conveyed to Andy Cohen, the host, during the show that aired on March 13th. I mean, I love her and she's my friend. In addition, the actress from Halloween Ends defended her decision to poke fun at the dating rumors by representing Morgan's potential romantic interest in the music video for her song Fall in Love with Me in 2023. I didn't really know the creative behind it until I got there, Kyle further elaborated. I've never truly kissed someone on camera, let alone a woman, or off camera. I told the director, I've never kissed anyone even once. Although I was experiencing a great deal of anxiety and nervousness, if I am being completely honest with myself, I was certainly curious in order to answer yes. I said yes for a purpose, the young woman, who was 55 years old, continued, and you know what? She is quite attractive. Where do I even begin? Additionally, Kyle mentioned that she had shot Morgan's video approximately 1 month.
I said it to the director, I've never actually, kissed anybody on camera.
music videos, and every time there's someone in it with me, they always assume we're dating or we're, something's going on.
Do you plan on doing anything with the girls, like a little Valentine's? I've seen stories over and over and over about our life, our marriage, my life, him.
Prior to the official announcement that she and her husband of 29 years, Mauricio Umansky, had parted ways. Now that she is no longer in a relationship, does Kyle think she could ever imagine herself dating the singer in the future? She stated to Andy, I don't know, and meant it. I am developing and transforming myself. There is no doubt that I am going through a process of personal development, and I have no idea what the future holds for me. In terms of the current situation between Kyle and Mauricio, it is confirmed that they continue to reside in the same house. However, this may change very soon as they begin to construct their new lives apart from one another. Kyle said, yes, there has been now, in response to Andy's inquiry about whether or not the split couple had discussed the possibility of one of them moving out. However, he added that the real estate billionaire would be the one to select a new bachelor pad. However, are the reality stars at last prepared to submit their divorce petitions?
Look, I will say it again, we are separated. We are not throwing in the towel.
I mean, there's tons of speculation going around with you and your relationship with Kyle. Can you clear it up for us once and for all?
He's been busy. He was busy doing Dancing with the Stars, and so he wasn't around as much.
Are currently separated.
Okay.
We are not talking about divorce.
There were tears in her eyes as she made the observation. It's hard for us to say that word, I think. But she went on to remark, but he's looking for a place to move out, and I haven't really seen any progress. We are able to get along well, but we remain friends. Peacock allows you to watch episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills whenever you want. Continue reading to relive the excitement of Kyle and Mauricio's relationship before it ends.
Look, I will say it again, we are separated. We are not throwing in the towel.
What's going on, Kyle?
I'm just glad it's you out there having an affair.
For once, it's me. He's been busy. He was busy doing Dancing with the Stars, and so he wasn't around as much.
New music video. When it comes to the most recent music video for the singer, Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade are getting into hot and heavy relationships. In the enticing music video for Fall in Love with Me, which was released on August 10 by the country musician, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills actress plays the role of Morgan's romantic interest. In the video that lasts for 3 minutes, Kyle and Morgan are depicted as neighbors who admire each other from a distance. Kyle is seen watching Morgan wash her car while she is doing so. On the other hand, Morgan is seeing the Bravo celebrities work out from the window of her apartment. They finally take a bath together after exchanging love notes with one another and stripping down to their underwear. Following that, the best friends are seen sensually feeding each other fruit and leaning in for passionate kisses, which is the culmination of the video. Morgan sings in the song, "Wanna take off your clothes, wanna mess up your hair," and she says this all the time. "Can't you see I'm what you need? Make you hit your knees, pull out that ring. Gonna make you fall in love with me."
I was obviously curious in order to say yes.
Oh, you want to shove it over your head?
I guess for a reason. I mean, and she's, you know what? She's hot. What can I say?
Sneeze and there's 45 articles about it. So,
Well, if they're gonna talk, you might as well give them something to talk about, so. Not realize the attention it gets. It was a lot of scrutiny for her. She was not comfortable with.
They made the announcement earlier this week in order to dispel the suspicions that they are dating, in the midst of the reality star's current marital problems with her husband Mauricio. The purpose of the announcement was to make light of the situation. "I've done several music videos, and every time there's someone in it, they're always going to assume we're dating or something's going on," Morgan explained in a joint Instagram video that was posted on August 4th. "If you go on the internet, you'll see people are obsessed with us being friends.
internet, you see people are obsessed with, us being friends and why we're friends and, why I would be friends with you.
She likes the clout. Ladies, what do you think?
That's ridiculous. She's
lot of people would be
critically
like that.
acclaimed
She's the
music. Morgan and I are very close friends. We talk every day. People are really confused by our friendship. And she said, I want to come do this for you, to support you for, the event for Laureen.
When it comes to the rumors that they are more than just buddies, the musician mentioned that they wanted to have another chance to laugh at themselves. "We thought it would kind of be a good idea to kind of poke fun at that and troll the trolls a little bit," Morgan explained to reporters. "The internet is going to be popping off about this one, I'm sure." Kyle concluded by saying, "Well, if they're going to talk, you might as well give them something to talk about."
And what were y'all gonna stop speculating?
During
The music video was done actually right, about, I want to say a month.
We're gonna assume you're having like a midlife crisis or something with the extra tattoo, but it's great, Morgan, thanks.
I said it to the director, I've never actually, kissed anybody on camera.
You guys look great like couple,
I'm dating her.
Oh, you are dating?
Finding a new place. Does anyone in the Los Angeles area have a roommate that they are seeking? There is a person that we know that is looking for a place to live. The name of the individual in question is Mauricio Umansky, and Kyle Richards, who has been estranged from him for some time, recently announced on the reunion episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13 that he is moving out of the property that they shared and is looking for a new residence. During the third part of the Season 13 reunion, Kyle revealed the long-awaited information on their living arrangements. When she provided an update a month ago, she stated that they were still living together at their house in Encino while they were attempting to find out what was going on. This is a significant departure from what she reported at that time. There has been a clear change in circumstances since then, and they are now prepared to physically separate from one another. Not very long ago, Mauricio was reportedly overheard discussing the possibility of moving out while he was in Aspen. This is the most recent tea. During the reunion for Season 13, Andy Cohen gave Kyle the much-deserved opportunity to be in the hot seat.
You are separated but still living under one roof. Are there conversations about someone moving out?
This is really going to cause a lot of stress between you and your sister and your family, and I don't want to do this.
Could you see yourself with Morgan?
I don't know.
Kyle and I are human beings, okay? We have emotions, we have feelings, we're going through a really hard time.
I want to turn to the person that got everyone talking this season, and that's your friend Morgan Wade.
On Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she has avoided discussing her split for a number of months, but Andy's line of questioning was so intense that she could not avoid answering them this time. In response to his inquiry regarding their living arrangement, Kyle made it quite apparent that it was time for them to take some time apart. She mentioned that they had just lately begun discussing the possibility of someone leaving the house. It has been confirmed by Kyle that he is looking for a place to move out. Despite the fact that the search for a new home is still ongoing, it is difficult to assume that Mo, who has a job in real estate, would have a difficult time locating a suitable place to reside. The two people who were once romantically involved continue to reside in the same house. When you are as wealthy as this couple, you are able to coexist in the same house without even having to talk to each other since you are both comfortable there. The information was disclosed by Kyle during an episode of Watch What Happens Live that aired in October. Kyle stated, "I let him stay in the primary bedroom because it's very masculine, and the upstairs floor is like the glam, I can't stand that word, area, and it's like a bed." Kyle didn't like the word glam. As a result, I began to think, you know what am I going to do? What do you think about giving him a little room that is decorated with flowers, pink and velvet? I do not.
I think I kind of came to I would say a breaking point, honestly.
I've seen stories over and over and over about our life, our marriage, my life, him.
People don't realize how much that hurts, and thank God I don't read it that much, but my wife reads it.
And we are family no matter what happens, and we have a very strong family unit.
Everybody wants to know what's going on with my marriage. Like, I do too.
Throughout the entirety of Kyle and Mauricio's divorce, they have made it a top priority to ensure that their 4 daughters continue to enjoy a level of convenience and comfort that is comparable to that of their previous lives. There are still 3 of them residing in the house in Encino, together with Kyle and Mauricio. They are taking things one day at a time, despite the fact that it is obviously uncomfortable. You are only able to accomplish that. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.